Hello guys, one more time. So today I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the dark market. Yeah, so I'm just gonna call it like the mid-game approach to the end-game approach, because you can just take a look on the expeditions where I am right now. I just literally advanced to the Paragon. So right now I kind of like I can do 127, but then I have to spend like 2-3 minutes to kill the boss. So I'm struggling right now. So in order to obviously get the better gear, because as you can see I still have the weapon level 58, we have to understand the dark market. Well, it's not really, it's like self-explanatory, but the thing is I was so much focused to grind the gold and the primordial affinity to I don't really bother about the dark market, which is actually good. You're supposed to do that in the first place, like me. Actually, don't bother about the dark market, don't bother about, well, this is the only thing, like you can actually spend gold for something else. To build up economy is always good to go with those three and then to go with the gold here. But then when you're trying to get some better gear, you have to change your approach totally. And actually what I'm doing right now, we actually trying to not really, well, actually I put that to the active projects, but despite the fact that I actually put that to the active project, we're gonna go with actually getting some items, accessories, whatever, and getting some legendary ethereal reagents. This is kind of like end game content totally. Like I just put it because there wasn't really any options which I've been looking for, but usually what we're looking is items, whatever items, just totally doesn't matter what items we are going to get. And also with those here, sometimes we have something like, well, we have the productivity boost, which is like totally irrelevant if you are not actually doing anything big, like such as in my case military checkpoints. So you don't need any boost at all, just simply because you will be speed farming everything, and everything what you're doing, I'm talking about the active projects that are so cheap, like 620, 1200. Yeah, well, that's a big one, but still, like, they're not really massive. Increase the item rarity, so that's what I'm going to talk actually right now. First thing first, you want to grab as much as possible high level rare items. My second page here, and everything here is kind of crappy. So for example, I have some pants here level 177, and then every stuff over there is like, well, this is actually really low, but other than that, it's 177. So I'm just gonna choose, for example, a rare item, which is crap, and I'm just gonna explain you how it works. So we have the dark market and we have the options over there. And we have increased the item quality, and this is really good. This is really great, because if you will put everything to increase item quality, go and check your item, like this is like 5-star quality, but this, for example, is a 3-star quality. So how increase item quality works? Basically, whatever you are going to put here, the best item you have, is going to increase the quality of this item, and it's going to leave every affixes the same way how they've been before, if that makes any sense. Like basically everything what you got on the affix sheet will be remain the same, and then quality only improves your base stats, which is in this case health and the all resistance score. I'm gonna do this later on basically, but I checked that already. I even screenshot the pieces what I've been putting over there. If you're not sure and you don't believe me, you can just test that on the other item, and you can just screenshot that, and you will basically get same item with better base stats overall, which is really great. It's not like you improve a lot, but still there's some improvements. If you know, wanna get every item like really spot on, you can go for it. Right now I'm not doing that because it's sort of waste of time as well. I'm just gonna do this like on high-end content, like on endgame content. Increase item rarity, well, this is like self-explanatory, right? So we're just putting the rare item, and then we're going to get the legendary one. So that's why it's really good to put highest rare item eye level in general. So if you are going to put 177 item, you are going to get 177 legendary item. What's the tricky part about this? Well, the tricky part here is, actually I wanna roll something better, because I actually wanna roll this one. Seems kind of right, like 100, 200. So I'm going to use entropy or pre-rolls all magic effects when used on item. So the tricky part about this one is dark market increase item rarity. Well, I can't do this right now because I already put something, right? But I will explain you. So I got some weapon is level 177. So when I'm going to put that here over there, that's going to be rolled into the legendary item. So first thing first, you have to keep that on mind. This item will be rolled to the legendary one with the same affixes which you put over there in the first place, which means I will have plus 42 attack score, 260% material element chance score, 49% duration to weakness inflicted to the enemies, and 60 to almost 100 lightning damage on attacks with this weapon. So what you wanna do first, before you actually going to put that item over there, you want to spend so much time to basically roll this item to have like 4 amazing affixes, like I don't know, 3 affixes will be like flat damage, and the 4th one will be, I don't know, some bonkers as well, whatever, I don't know, just some material damage. And then you will get 2 affixes randomly on top of that item, just simply because that item going to be a legendary one. And this is not the end of the story. And then when you get that legendary item, you are going to put that item over there to increase item quality, which means total damage of that item going to be increased, because you will increase the quality of this item. I'm not doing this right now because simply you just need, well, I'm gonna say politely, fuckloads of of crafting materials. So yeah, it's like lots of material. You need to obtain loads of the materials, so this is like really high-end content, but you might try to be lucky with that. I already spent like, I don't know, 15 maybe, not on this one but on something before. I will just show you in a minute. I can do this right now actually. So obviously we wanna, well, right now it's like crap 40 to 100, and you just wanna crack on with this, like with the highest rare one-hand item, level 177, and I'm just gonna go with this. Oh, this is actually not that bad, right? 170 to 300, but my weapon is 250 to 340, so it's like, you know. But it's like a really good example, like toxic damage on attacks. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it. It's not that bad. It's like, I get toxic roll, and I have the frost damage on attacks, which is really great when I'm going to hit the Quillet armor. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm happy already. On top of that, I will get 3 affixes, and I have the socket. So this weapon, I will update you if I'm gonna get something like really bonkers from, like, it will be crazy good. I will just, well, I will do in the update video, because I actually wanna do like every level I'm going to hit. I will do the update video, well, I guess for myself, because the last video I said like I'm going to do like when I hit 81 level, but then I just realized, well, this is not a Diablo, dude. It's like I might get 81 level like, I don't know, 2 weeks from now, because, well, item levels, they kind of like not make any sense. I mean, they sort of make sense because you are able to hire some epic items, but usually you don't. So yeah, but if you're lucky you will get it. So I think that's all about the dark market. I'm just gonna mention that, but I will do the guide as well when I'm going to obviously play the high-end content, endgame content, which well, that's not going to be happen soon. But long story short, on endgame, usually, because this is like the mid-game approach, what I just talk about it, and the end game is just, you're just purely going here like procure ethereal reagent, and you just wanna spam this, and then here legendary ethereal reagent, and then basically you just wanna increase reagent rarity to have like lots of legendary ones to be able to, from those items which you are going to roll to the legendary ones, you obviously then you wanna upgrade those legendary ones. Mid-game approach is kind of like you just trying to get as many items as possible, not really the gold or primordial affinity, like here is the same way, but usually you get the productivity boost and you're getting some large quantity gold. But the main goal in the mid game, because as you can see, like you already finished everything and your city almost like upgraded, you wanna go with the items and then gather those items in some, just do like me, like one page will be just for, you know, trash items, and then you just want to increase the item rarity of those items, but before that you want to roll them obviously, and then when you get the legendary ones with the other affixes, you obviously need the loads of legendary ethereal reagent to be able to basically change affixes on the legendary weapons and improve your weapons to the Oblivion and say GG items. Yeah, so if you wanna do the GG items, but I will do the update or video like the, just gonna call it the end game, because like it's kind of misleading, like everybody think like playing the end game. I might be wrong, I mean, you can, you know, you can agree to disagree, whatever, but for me the end game is actually when I'm going to start from here to there, so this is like the end game, or at least you can speed farm Paragon level 130, 3 minutes you're doing 130, so this is like kind of like starting the end game right now. It's like master, it's like champion master mid game, and then that's going to be like you are speed farming the Paragon, and then this is like an end game. Just saying, like it's not like you finish story mode. Woohoo! I'm in the end game! So I'm just gonna do the review after 50 hours because I was playing end game.
After around 50 hours of end game grinding, what's clear is that
in-depth review of the game that I've been playing for the last week. I've put about
50 hours of end game grind.
In-depth review. Spent 100 hours. Okay, so that was it, guys. I think I'm gonna hit the level and like we'll do something like the update video of my gear, but I already said about this. But I just wanna do it for myself. Like 2 weeks from now, I can just jump to that video and just take a look what the fuck I've been talking about.
After around 50 hours of end game grinding.
In-depth review.
Fuck. What the items I've been wearing. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you like it. If you level 77 and you didn't abuse the bleeding edge build, you can let me know. Are you struggling or what expeditions you are doing, and maybe just tell me what item do you have. Like, are you lucky and you have some really nice item, or you can just let me know, like maybe you know the rolls, because I don't know really the rolls, like what I can possibly get on the level 77 one-hand weapon. I'm really curious about this, but I have no idea, to be honest. Like, what's the possibility of rolling the damage? Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it, whatever. Still is some kind of reaction, so I'm glad about that. And obviously, if you're first time on the channel and you want to improve my channel, subscribe. Don't mind if you do. And hit that shit. Okay, see ya.
Hit that shit.